High School as we get set for this matchup between North Central and Anselmo-Merna. Varsity doubleheader should have two competitive games in this one tonight. Let's introduce you to both of these teams. For Anselmo-Merna, again, they come in at 12-3 on the girls' side, and they are led by McKenna Miller, averaging almost 15 points per game to go along with about 7 rebounds and almost 6 assists per game. This is a good rebounding Anselmo-Merna team. They have Kaylee Klein averaging 7 rebounds per game, Shaylee Coleman averaging close to 7 rebounds per game, and Rhiannon Myers averaging almost 7 rebounds a game to go along with the 6.5 per game for Miller. So everybody rebounds for this Anselmo-Merna squad. And their other top scorer is Myers, Rhiannon. She is averaging 11 points per game. And then you have Lily Thornton at the guard spot. She is averaging about 10.5 points per game. So this is an Anselmo-Merna team that averages 50.3 points per ball game. North Central averaging almost 44 points per game. They're led by Maya Lewis at 13 points per game. Bridget Lewis just shy of 10 per game. Reese Taylor at better than 7 per game. Carlene Kepler at 8 points per ball game for this North Central team. So both teams have some balance offensively. Let's introduce you to the starting lineups for both the Knights and the Coyotes. Lineups brought to you by Three River, your area telecommunications and technology leader. And we will start with Anselmo-Merna. The Coyotes 12-3 on the year. They're coached by Trenton Kirchman, assisted by Maddie Bumgarner and Kirsten Myers. The Coyotes will start number 11, 5'5" junior Lily Thornton, joining her in the starting lineup. Number 15, Shaylee Coleman. She is a 5'9" junior. Number 21, Kaylee Klein, 5'9" and a senior. Number 22, McKenna Miller, 5'8" and a senior. And number 24, Rhiannon Myers, 5'9" and a junior. It's a very veteran lineup for Coach Kirchman. He has 4 seniors on the roster. It looks like 2 of them in the starting lineup. He'll start 2 seniors and 3 juniors. Lineups brought to you by Three River. If you're tired of slow internet speed, look no further than Three River. With Three Rivers Fiber Network, you'll be streaming, gaming, and video conferencing without a hitch or a glitch. Three River also offers cable television and crystal clear voice services. Don't settle for less when you can have the best. Visit the web, threeriver.net. Give them a call, 866-569-2666. Three River supporting high school sports here on KBRB. Now the starting lineup for the 8-7 North Central Knights, coached by John Freese, assisted by Brittany Lindsay and Skylar Cosgrove. The Knights will start at the guard spots. Number 13, Bridget Lewis, 5'6" and a senior. And number 3, Reese Taylor, 5'7" and a junior on the wing. Number 23, Kit Painter, 5'7" and a junior. And in the front court, number 4, Maya Lewis, 5'8" and a sophomore. And number 50, Carlene Kepler, 5'10" and a junior. Those are your starting lineups for the North Central Knights and the Anselmo-Merna Coyotes.
Stop in and see Mike Schroeder.
Calendar, great food, caring staff, and choices galore. Living at Cherry Hills Estates Assisted Living in Valentine is mighty active, social, and dare we say, cool. Assisted living and independent senior apartments and suites are available in a variety of floor plans. Stop in anytime and take a tour, or just call and visit with me, Sally Connor, at 402-376-2555.
Your irrigation system needs are met locally by Perfect Valley Irrigation of Bassett. Perfect Valley is your Valley Center Pivot dealer. They don't just sell you a Valley system, they give you the service you have come to expect from Perfect Valley Bassett.
A rendition of the national anthem there by the Rock County High School band under the direction of Krista Knitzel as we get set for this matchup between 12-3 Anselmo-Merna and 8-7 North Central. Should be a good one here between these two teams. Expecting a competitive game. Both teams can really play physically inside and rebound the basketball. That'll be fun to watch this match in the post between these two squads. Anselmo-Merna led by McKenna Miller, Rhiannon Myers, and Lily Thornton, all averaging in double figures. Knight's top three are Maya Lewis, as well as Bridget Lewis, Carlene Kepler, and then Reese Taylor. Those are your leading scorers. Knights will be in their home white uniforms with the blue numbers and letters and the blue stripes on the trunks. Anselmo-Merna, the Coyotes, in their road black uniforms with the red numbers and letters and the red and white stripe. The Coyotes will go from north to south, from right to left in this first half. Knights from left to right, from south to north. Mr. Larry Wells and crew, the officials tonight. The tip in the air, controlled by North Central, and it looks like we will see a zone defense from Anselmo-Merna. Drive by Reese Taylor, got to the hoop, couldn't finish, and the rebound pulled away by Anselmo-Merna's Kaylee Klein. It's a good rebounding Anselmo-Merna basketball team. Looks like North Central also dropping into a little 2-3 zone as well to start this game. Both teams trying to keep points out of the painted area. They throw it inside, kick it back out, swing it around to Miller. Now on the wing is Myers. Skip pass in the hands of Thornton. She drives, puts up a tough baseline runner. That won't go, but inside position. Missing the putback was Klein, and Bridget Lewis grabs the rebound, throws it ahead to Taylor, and now she'll pull up. Maya Lewis, a three on the left wing, too strong. Reese Taylor in there fighting for the offensive board. Out to Bridget Lewis for three. That one too strong, and the board secured by Miller. Good looks outside for North Central. Didn't get the shot to fall. Corner three. Banks it in from the right corner on an impossible angle. Rhiannon Myers gets the triple, and Anselmo-Merna gets on the board first. You watch the angle. That's tough to bank a shot in from the corner, but that's how that one went in. Lewis, skip pass across to Kit Painter. She passes high post to Maya Lewis. Maya drives inside off the glass and is fouled. Maya hits the deck. She'll go to the line. The foul will go against Shaylee Coleman. That is the junior's first. Good size across the front line. 5'9", 5'9", 5'9", 5'8" for the starting five for Anselmo-Merna, as Maya is strong on the first free throw. 3-0 Anselmo-Merna. Early on here, the Coyotes 12-3, North Central 8-7. Second one for Maya is good, gets the Knights on the board. And North Central does not go to a full court press. They'll back off into a little half court 2-3. On the wing, they try to dump it inside. Tough catch, and able to save it was Klein. Now here's Miller, a little runner from 13 off the backboard, too strong off the front rim. Another rebound down for Klein. Corner three again. This one won't go. Offensive rebound again for Anselmo-Merna. Shot from Coleman, no. Rebound will go out of bounds and belong to the Knights. Boy, you do not see North Central get dominated on the glass very often, but several offensive rebounds early here for Anselmo-Merna. 3-1 Coyotes. 2 minutes into our girls varsity matchup. Taylor working against Thornton, gets it off to Bridget Lewis. Swing it on the wing to Painter, give and go to Bridget, down the lane, now backs it outside. Painter around up top to Taylor. Reese wants to drive, gets it out to Kit. Now Lewis, Bridget looking inside for Kepler, skips it out top to Maya. Nice entry into Carlene, shot off the glass, good. Carlene Kepler, a nice soft touch there on the assist from Maya Lewis on the entry pass. And we are tied at 3. Ball saved by Miller. She'll pull up for a 15-footer. That around the rim and off. And the board down to Maya Lewis. Here comes Bridget quickly in transition. Kicks it into the corner to Painter. Now up top to Maya Lewis. She drives out to Painter on the wing. Corner right side to Bridget Lewis. Painter to Taylor. Reese back to Bridget Lewis on the wing. She's guarded by Miller. Looks like man-to-man for Anselmo-Merna. Maya Lewis off the glass too hard. And the rebound down to Rhiannon Myers. The other way, Thornton nearly traveled with it. They get it to Miller. Averages about 15 a game for this Coyote team. Skip pass is over the head of Thornton and out of bounds. And that'll be a turnover on Anselmo-Merna. We've played just over 3 minutes. We're tied at 3 here on the Tri-County Bank scoreboard. The Knights at home riding a 3-game winning streak to get back over the 500 mark as they get ready for seeding in that Niobrara Valley Conference tournament. Here's a drive by Maya Lewis on the baseline. And she gets too far underneath the rim, but gets bailed out on a foul call. And if that's on Shaylee Coleman, that'll be her second. No, they'll call it on a reach-in on Myers instead. So Maya Lewis right back to the free throw line. She went 1 of 2 on her first trip. This one is up, and it's off the back iron. Maya, pretty solid free throw shooter for North Central overall. As on the season, she's just shy of 60%. This one is up. That one rattles in. So Maya gets the second free throw on both of her trips to the line. And North Central has its first lead at 4-3 after Anselmo-Merna started with a triple. Thornton into the hands of Miller, dumps it down on the baseline. Shot up and no good, in and out for Coleman. The putback, though, is good for McKenna Miller. And North Central giving up a lot of offensive rebounds here early. That's unlike the Knights. Handoff from Maya Lewis to Bridget. She has to chase it down as it hit off her knee. Near steal by Miller. Into the hands of Maya Lewis. Man-to-man defense now for the Coyotes, and there will be the second foul on Shaylee Coleman. So Coleman just picked up her second on a little hand check on the drive by Maya Lewis. Coleman will exit as in comes Gracie McIntyre. She is a 5'7" senior. First 2 subs for North Central into the game. Carly Crawford, a freshman. Macy Harrington, a sophomore, will replace Carlene Kepler and Kit Pater. 3 fouls here in the opening quarter on Anselmo-Merna. Knights get it into Crawford, and she just has the ball stripped. And it'll be a tie-up as she just held the ball low, and Kaylee Klein said thank you and grabbed onto it. Possession arrow will favor Anselmo-Merna. Coyotes lead 5-4 now. Third lead change already in this opening quarter. Miller up top against the zone, skips it to Thornton. She'll take a 3 left wing, and she's going to be hit on the arm and will go to the line for 3 free throws as the foul on Reese Taylor. Kind of ran out on Thornton and just got a piece of the arm. That's going to give Thornton 3 free throw attempts. 5-4 Coyotes midway through the first. First free throw off the front rim for Lily Thornton. Thornton averages about 10.5 per game. She's a 5'5" junior. Second one of 3. That one off the front rim. So Thornton's missed the first 2 on these 3 shots at the line. Riley Schmidt into the game for Anselmo-Merna, 5'6" senior. She will replace Kaylee Klein. Both teams have used 7 here early on. Third one, that one goes for Thornton. She has her first point, and it's a 6-4 lead for Anselmo-Merna. Bridget Lewis gets it off to Maya. Up top to Macy Harrington. Here's Reese Taylor, top of the key. Set a screen. She drives to the hoop, puts up a tough shot, hangs, and it falls. That was a tough shot for Reese Taylor, challenged by 2 Coyotes. She somehow slithered through them both and got a kind of a sideways shot to go down. She was kind of angled sideways to the basket. 3-point shot misses. The rebound run down by Bridget Lewis as that shot from the left wing missed everything for the Coyotes. Bridget on the wing was looking for a cutter. Now gets a screen from Crawford. Around to Maya Lewis and cuts through. Maya works off the dribble, now stops, gets it to Harrington, around to Bridget. Bridget wants to drive, kicks it out to Harrington. Couple Knights in the same spot. Crawford out to Taylor. Still 10 on the shot clock. Reese on the drive and kick to Harrington. Macy out to Maya. She's going to fire a 3. Left wing and hit. Late shot clock. West Plains Bank 3 for Maya Lewis on the assist by Macy Harrington. And North Central regains the lead at 9-6. 2:40 to play in the opening quarter of basketball. Miller into the corner. Thornton for three. That one too strong. Weak side rebound down to Reese Taylor. Nice job on the boards for Reese. Taylor brings it across the line to the hands of Bridget Lewis. Now to Maya. Left wing looking. Now she'll go to work off the dribble. Puts it up. Shot won't go. She hits the deck. Rebound down to Miller. McKenna wants to run. Going coast to coast. Bridget Lewis stops her. She puts up a tough baseline shot that's off the glass. Won't go. Offensive rebound, though, kicked out to Myers. Here's Miller for three. Looks good, is good. Myers, the offensive rebound and assist, and McKenna Miller buries the three, and we are tied at 9. Competitive game as expected here in the opening quarter. 6 minutes in, we're tied at 9 apiece. Bridget Lewis loses the dribble, needs some help, gets it to Taylor. Reese with 1:45 to go in the first to Bridget. She wants to drive, tries to get it off to Crawford, knocked away and stolen. That's Myers. She takes it in, makes the layup. Boy, it hung on the rim a long time before falling. And Anselmo-Merna back on top, 11-9. This is our 5th lead change of the opening quarter. Bridget into the hands of Taylor. Working against Thornton. Maya Lewis inside, it goes to Bridget. Tries to go up and under, tries to kick it out to Maya, and it's over her head, but it is touched. It will stay with the Knights. Painter and Kepler back in. Out go Crawford and Harrington. So North Central keeps it with 18 on the shot clock. Knights get it into Taylor. Reese at the top of the key, now hands it off to Bridget. Lewis into the hands of Painter. Taylor looking inside for Kepler, now drives baseline, got past her defender, tried to throw it across the lane. It's knocked away by Miller, and a steal for Anselmo-Merna. Left wing to Thornton, couldn't get three away. There's a knock away by Bridget Lewis. Second turnover on the Coyotes. Lewis takes it in, lays it home. First bucket for Bridget. We are deadlocked at 11 in the final minute of our opening quarter here from Rock County. Knights 8-7 on a 3-game win streak. Third game in 4 days for North Central. Miller swings it around into the hands of Schmidt. Back to Miller in the high post. Right corner goes to McIntyre, and Miller is going to be bumped and fouled. That one will go on Bridget Lewis. Just the second foul of the quarter on North Central. 31 seconds to play. We'll see Fallon Witzke and Carly Crawford back into the game. Out will go Maya Lewis and Reese Taylor. Anselmo-Merna can hold for one shot if they choose. Here tied at 11. The shot clock is off. Into the corner. Miller open for three. Lines it up too strong. Rebound, though, tipped out into the hands of McIntyre. So drive and pull up jumper for Schmidt won't go. Another offensive rebound. This time it is Klein, her 4th board. 10 seconds on the clock. Here's a drive, dump down low. The shot won't go. The rebound tipped around again, and it's saved by Myers. She swings it across, shot to beat the buzzer. No good for McIntyre. 3 offensive rebounds on that possession for the Coyotes. We told you they are a very good rebounding team. 4 girls that average between 6 and 8 rebounds. And after one quarter of play, we're right where we started. 5 lead changes, and we're deadlocked at 11 on the Tri-County Bank scoreboard here from Bassett.
Circle B Livestock of Bassett offers a complete line of livestock needs, from feed to pharmaceutical.
Basketball. Anselmo-Merna, a huge advantage, 12-5 on the glass. A lot of those on the offensive end. It will be North Central basketball to start the second quarter. Back to the 5 starters on the floor for the Knights. Lewis, Taylor, Kepler, and Painter. Taylor with it, drives, kicks it to Painter. Now up top to Bridget Lewis. Kepler calling for it inside. She has it. Turnaround jumper off the glass is good. Boy, Carleen is cashing those in now in the second half of the season. She has her second bucket, the assist to Bridget Lewis, and it's our 6th lead change. As down on the floor to save it was Haley Miller for Anselmo-Merna. She's in for the first time, and then double teamed on the baseline. Gracie McIntyre will force a timeout from Coach Trenton Kirchman. With 22 on the shot clock, he'll take a 30-second timeout. So Haley Miller out there for the first time. She's the 8th Coyote to play in this opening half. And Miller is a 5'5 junior. A lot of upperclassmen for this Anselmo-Merna team. 4 seniors and looks like 4 juniors on the roster. 3 of the juniors start along with 2 of the seniors, and we've already seen 8 in the game. Good rebounding team. Talked about that in the pregame. They average better than 35 rebounds per game. North Central, a good rebounding team as well. They've been really racking up the rebound totals. They average 35 boards per game. In the left corner goes. They try to set it up for Miller. It's knocked away by Bridget Lewis. Miller on the drive, shut off, double team. Needs to get rid of it. Does so to Miller. Miller dumps it down low. Good defense by Kepler. They kick it out. Miller for 3. That's good. Kick out 3, McKenna Miller on the assist from Kaylee Klein. Anselmo-Merna back on top, 14-13. Taylor drives through traffic and is knocked to the floor and fouled. Reese hits the deck, first foul of the quarter on Anselmo-Merna. It will go against Haley Miller. 14-13 Anselmo-Merna, our girls varsity matchup. Boys game to follow here tonight. Ball inbounded to Reese Taylor. Into the hands of Bridget Lewis. Kepler calling for the ball in the post. Maya Lewis wants to go to work off the dribble. Now hands it to Kepler. Kepler into the paint. Kicks it out to Painter. Maya into the corner to Bridget. Carleen calling for it. They collapse. Triple team her. Turnaround jumper is off the backboard. No good. Offensive rebound. Kit Painter, and she's fouled on the putback. And there's the Knights getting an offensive rebound. But that was because they triple teamed Carleen Kepler when she caught the ball, and that'll be the second quick foul of the quarter on Haley Miller. So Shaylee Coleman on the bench with 2. Miller now with 2. Free throw for Painter won't go. Into the game, return Riley Schmidt and Lily Thornton. Out will go McIntyre and Miller. So Kit misses the first, gets another one that would tie it up. This one is up and good. Painter on the board. And we are deadlocked at 14. Thornton with it, nearly double dribbled, gets it into the hands of Miller. Miller, good basketball player, throws it over the top. Carleen Kepler with the tip, stolen by Kit Painter. Third turnover on Anselmo-Merna. Here comes Bridget Lewis with it, drives into the lane, puts up a tough runner off the backboard. No, just a little quick on that shot. And the 5th rebound already to Kaylee Klein. Throw it ahead to Thornton. Thornton skip pass for Myers. She dumps it inside to Klein. Shot won't go, and Bridget Lewis snags the rebound in traffic. Bridget trying to get out in transition. Kicks it to Reese Taylor in the left corner. Back out to Bridget. Throw it inside to Kepler. Turn around. She's going to travel, I believe, that time. Yep, the drop step, but slid the other foot. That'll be the 3rd turnover on North Central. Like Carleen catches that, she immediately turns and looks to score when she gets it inside there at 6 to 8 feet from the basket. Tied at 14, under 6 minutes to go in the first half. 12-3 Anselmo-Merna, and there's a throwaway that's stolen by Taylor. Pass too high, intended into the paint. Taylor off a screen, now needs some help. Gets it off to Maya Lewis. Maya bounces to Kepler. Kepler double team. Out to Bridget Lewis for a 3 off the front of the rim. And the board down to Miller. Throws it ahead. And a nice pass across the lane. Oh, looked like a travel maybe, and Klein misses. The board down to Kepler. Throw it down low to Taylor on the baseline. Out to Bridget. Skip it out to Maya. She's going to step into a 3, top of the key, and hit a West Plains Bank 3. The second of the half for Maya Lewis. And a assist to Bridget Lewis. Timeout taken by Coach John Freese as the Knights retake the lead. 17-14, our 8th lead. 17-14 North Central. 8 points for Maya Lewis, including a couple of threes here in the first half. 8 points for McKenna Miller. The two leading scorers for these two respective teams are battling it out early on, each with 8 points. This time the Knights double team Miller, and she throws it into the hands of Kit Painter, was looking down the lane for Schmidt. That's 5 turnovers now on Anselmo-Merna. Taylor loads up a three on the left wing. That hits the front rim. They battle for the rebound. Maya Lewis has it in traffic, puts it up, and is fouled. Maya on the offensive glass. And that foul looks like it will go. It's the second on Rhiannon Myers. So now 2 on Coleman and Myers, starting forwards for this Anselmo-Merna team. And Maya Lewis knocks in the free throw. This may be our first 2-possession lead of the entire game. It's been that tight. 8 lead changes. Second free throw for Maya. That one good as well. She's into double figures in the first half with 10. 19-14 North Central. Miller up top. They double team her. Knock away on the wing. Stolen by Bridget Lewis. Takes it inside and scores. Bridget coast to coast after stealing the pass from Miller. Miller throws it ahead to Thornton. 7-point lead now for the Knights at home. Schmidt gets it to Miller in the high post. They collapse on her. Knocked away by Macy Harrington and stolen by Kit Painter. Knights really bothering Miller now. Back-to-back turnovers for their leading scorer, the 5'8 senior. Bridget throws it inside for Maya. Puts it up, a tough shot off the glass, and she scores over the top of Myers. And that's going to be a timeout for Coach Trenton Kirchman, as Maya Lewis with a dozen, and the North Central Knights on a 9-0 run to take a 23-14 lead on the Tri-County Bank scoreboard here in quarter number 2.
Buying or selling livestock is made much easier when you buy and sell with Bassett Livestock Auction. Remember, sale day is each Wednesday, so make plans to attend or call to consign your livestock. Bassett Livestock Auction. Bassett.
Welcome you back on KBRB, AM 14, FM 106.3, and on the web, kbrb.net. 23-14, North Central on a 9-0 run to take a 9-point advantage over the 12-3 Anselmo-Merna Coyotes. This game was knotted at 14, knotted at 11 at the end of the break. We've had 8 lead changes, but now North Central's opened up a 9-point lead. They throw it into the high post to Coleman, who's back in with the 2 fouls. Out it goes to Schmidt, into Coleman. She loses the handle, nearly stolen by Painter. Out for a 3. That one misses everything. Saved in bounds. Nice play by Coleman as it's into the hands of Schmidt. Another possession for the Coyotes. Here is inside McIntyre. She kicks it out. Extra pass. Drive by Schmidt. She puts it up. Can't get the shot to go, but she is fouled. Boy, crazy sequence there, but it starts with an offensive rebound, and it will put Riley Schmidt to the line for 2 free throws. The foul on Maya Lewis is her first. So Schmidt at the line for 2. First one is up and perfect. First point off the bench for Riley Schmidt, 5'6 senior. That breaks the 9-0 North Central run. Second one for Schmidt. That one good as well. She knocks in the pair. Anselmo-Merna 3 for 5 at the free throw line. North Central 5 for 8. Maya Lewis gets a breather as Kepler back into the game. 23-16. The North Central lead is now 7. Reese Taylor will handle it up the floor for the Knights. Miller getting a breather off of the timeout. Into the hands of Painter. Looking for Kepler in the high post. Bounces it inside to Bridget. Now to Carleen. Out to Painter to Taylor. Reese on the drive gets a screen from Kepler. Shot, though, blocked out of bounds. Oh, I thought that was blocked. Was it not? By Myers. Well, can't give you the block, Rhiannon, if they give you the basketball. So we'll just say a missed shot. Looks to me like it could have been blocked by Myers, but it'll be Anselmo-Merna basketball. Myers with it, looking inside. Nothing there. Now needs some help. 5-second count is on. Finally gets a handoff to Schmidt. Inside it goes. They try to bounce it across the lane. Stolen by Bridget Lewis. 8 turnovers forced by the Knight defense. Bridget into the front court. Wants a screen from Kepler. Gets it to Taylor on the left wing. 2:40 to play in the half. North Central up by 7. Carleen trying to post up inside. Here's a drive by Harrington. Tries to bounce it across the paint to Painter, and it's stolen away by Thornton. Just the fourth turnover on North Central. Dump it down to Thornton. Tough runner on the baseline. Won't go. Rebound tapped outside into the hands of Schmidt. Another offensive board for the Coyotes. They rebounded very well. High post. Here is McIntyre, stolen away by Bridget Lewis. Boy, Bridget's playing excellent on the defensive end here in this first half. Approaching the 2-minute mark, Knights lead it by 7. Bridget drives, kicks it to Reese Taylor on the right wing. Kepler calling for the basketball inside. Skip it around to Bridget. Now on the baseline to Harrington. Out top to Kit Painter. Throws it inside to Carleen Kepler. Kicks it out to Taylor. 3 on the right wing. Is off the mark. And the long rebound chased down by Myers. 4th rebound for Myers. And ahead it goes for Thornton. And she knocks it in on the assist from Myers. 23-18. And a timeout now taken by North Central with 1:40 to play in the half. Coyotes on a little 4-0 spurt after the Knights had a 9.
Service in Bassett.
23-18, North Central, a 5-point lead over Anselmo-Merna. Knights a 9-0 run, but Anselmo-Merna chipping away, and it's been a big advantage on the glass for the Coyotes in this first half. But North Central has hit some timely shots and has gotten to the free throw line, and the shot clock had not started, so going to bring it back to stop play, see where they roll it down to. Going to bring it to the side court and have the shot clock at 32. First year of the shot clock across all classes of basketball. Nebraska high schools, so all these high schools have purchased shot clocks. For North Central's case, they had to purchase 2 sets with games split between Rock County and Kippahaw County. Drive by Bridget Lewis into the paint. Tried to dump it down to Carleen Kepler. Nice idea, but was knocked away by McIntyre. And a steal. Then McIntyre loses the handle. It's going to wind up as a jump ball. Kit Painter in there to tie it up with Thornton. Possession arrow keeps it with the Coyotes. 29 on the shot clock. 23-18. North Central by 5. Coyote basketball underneath their hoop. Schmidt throws it in. Oh, good point-blank position, but missing was Myers, and the rebound down to Maya Lewis. Boy, that was an open 6-footer on an inbound. Knights lost Myers, but she missed the shot. Maya Lewis gets it into the hands of Bridget on the left wing. Gets a screen from Kepler. Out to Maya. She'll take a 3 right side and hit again. 3rd 3 of the half for Maya Lewis. Another West Plains Bank triple on the 4th assist from Bridget Lewis. Maya having a monster half offensively. And it goes to Myers. Tough shot, no. And there's a foul on the rebound. As down with it was McIntyre, and then she is fouled. That will go against Bridget Lewis. So the second now on Bridget. So she'll come to the bench. Bridget looks like she got hit a little bit there too on that contact. 8-point lead for North Central. Bridget down with the final 43 seconds with her second foul. Another catch inside and a short shot for Myers. The rebound though offensively. Shot put up won't go for McIntyre after the offensive board from Schmidt. And Kit Painter down with the board. Boy, some point-blank misses for Anselmo-Merna. Drive by Maya Lewis, loses it, saves it to Kepler. In the corner, Crawford for a 3, hits the back of the rim. Maya Lewis after the offensive glass, gets it to Kepler, shot off the glass, too strong. And the board down to Thornton. Back the other way come the Coyotes with 8 seconds. A 3 on the wing. That one won't go. Kepler down with the board on the miss by Myers. And that will close out the opening half of basketball. A good second quarter.
generations of helping you build your future together. Member FDIC.
Scott Rosichka with Soother Speed, a second-generation nutrition-first company that truly cares if you're successful. With our products from everything from mineral to cube, custom seeds, consultations, effort development programs, seed stock supplier programs, we can do it all. That's Scott Rosichka with Soother Seeds, 402-358-2083.
Well, North Central basketball to start the second half. Knights will now be going right to left, as we call it, from north to south in their home white uniforms with the blue numbers and letters and the blue stripes on the trunks. Knights throw it inside for Carleen Kepler. It's saved into the hands of Bridget Lewis. Bridget on the drive, turns the corner, puts up a tough shot and scores. Great take to the hoop and a good save by Carleen Kepler. It looked like the Knights were going to turn it over. Carleen saved it, and then Bridget Lewis drove it into the paint, turned the corner, and got to the rim. 10-point lead for North Central, their largest of the game. Miller kicks it outside, and it's free from Shaylee Coleman. She couldn't squeeze it. The pass initially deflected. Coleman then on the sideline tried to get her hands on it, and it slipped right through, and there's a turnover on the Coyotes. Score update from Elgin, where Cody Gucci has Westhold and EPPJ on FM 92 in the web. Boy, huge start for EPPJ, 17-4. And Maya Lewis drives the baseline, and she'll earn free throws. As got the speed to get past Kaylee Klein. First foul on Klein and 2 free throws for Maya. Boy, what a game for the sophomore post as she knocks in the free throw. She is now 5 for 7 at the line. Give her 16 points. And North Central, the first 3 here to start the second half and have an 11-point lead. Second free throw, Maya is perfect. And the Knights leading the 12-3 Coyotes 30-18. A near carry by Myers. Here's a step back jumper from about the free throw line for McKenna Miller that banks in. That was a tough shot, and Miller made it. Reese Taylor on the drive. She kicks it into the corner to Painter. Kit skips it out to Bridget Lewis through her hands, but she tracks it down. 30-20. Painter in the right corner looking for Kepler. She's double teamed. Round of Reese Taylor. Out it goes Maya. Open 3 on the left wing. That one lined up, but on the back of the rim and then up toward the shot clock. That's too bad because Carleen Kepler was in excellent rebounding position. The ball goes over off the shot clock into the hands of Anselmo-Merna. 30-20. Knights by 10. Throw it into the high post, kick it out. Miller fakes the 3, goes into the corner to Klein, and there's a missed shot for Thornton down low. Offensive rebound put up and in by Kaylee Klein. And there again is the offensive glass for Anselmo-Merna. Taylor on the drive, gets a nice screen from Kepler, misses the shot off the window, and the board down to Myers, her 5th. Back to an 8-point game after the Knights led by 12 a moment ago. Inside to Klein, has it knocked away, players on the floor. And it's a tie-up between Maya Lewis and Kaylee Klein. Possession arrow keeps it with Anselmo-Merna. 6:04 to play in the third. Knights will bring in another freshman. This is Callie Mundorf. She has not played as of yet. Callie wears number 15. 5'9" freshman. Gives Carleen Kepler a breather. Out top it goes to Myers. Swing it around to Miller. Can't get the 3 away. Miller penetrates. Goes to Myers. Into the corner of the Thornton. Outside it goes to Miller. Pull up. Can't get the shot away. Into the right corner. Here's a 3. And that one off the front rim for Myers. And Maya Lewis with the weak side rebound. Her 5th. Maya trying to go coast to coast. Knocks over Miller. And that's just excellent play there from McKenna Miller, recognizing that Maya was going to just continue with a head of steam toward the hoop. And she draws the charge. Maya's 2nd foul. Just the 6th turnover on North Central. 5:35 to play in the third. 30-22. The North Central lead is 8. There's a knockaway by Bridget Lewis, saved by Myers. Myers gets a screen on a switch, throws it right into the hands of Reese Taylor with the steal. Reese working against Thornton, brings it ahead to Bridget Lewis. Nice catch by Bridget. Into the corner, 3 for Mundorf. That's good! It's a West Plains Bank 3 for the freshman. Callie Mundorf knocks down a three on the assist from Bridget Lewis. Her fifth turnaround jumper in the lane won't go for Klein, and the rebound down to Maya Lewis. Good look inside for Kaylee. Nice defense from Maya, and she gets the board. 33-22. Bridget thought about the three in the right corner. Up top to Maya. Around to Kit Painter. Enters it into Bridget in good position. Off the glass. Can't get it to go. Great look. And the rebound down to McKenna Miller. Ahead it goes to Myers. Skips it over to Thornton, who has to chase it down off her fingertips. 33-22. 4.5 to play in the third. Miller up and under. Looked like a travel, banked it in. Good defense by Taylor, but just excellent footwork by McKenna Miller. McKenna now with a dozen to lead the Coyotes, 33-24. Good ball game here between the 8 and 7 Knights and the 12 and 3 Anselmo-Merna Coyotes on KBRB. Up top, Maya Lewis to Bridget on the wing. Man-to-man defense for Anselmo-Merna. It appears Maya into the corner. Kit Painter for three. No, in and out. Halfway down, McKenna Miller with the rebound. Miller throws it ahead to Myers, takes it in and lays it home. Miller on the assist. Myers has 7 and a timeout taken. And that will be taken by, I believe, Anselmo-Merna. We told you this might be a pretty competitive game, and it is every bit of that. We had 8 lead changes in the first half. North Central had a 9-0 second quarter run to grab a lead, and thus far they've made it stand up. They've led by as many as 12. Anselmo-Merna's got it as close as 5, and right now it is a 7-point lead, and Anselmo-Merna goes into a full court press. Knights break it with a baseball pass ahead to Maya Lewis. Can't get the layup to go, and the rebound down to Schmidt. Boy, everything but the finish there for the Knights to break the pressure. Then Miller loses the handle on it, but it's right into the hands of Myers, who misses. Putback is good for Gracie McIntyre. And the lead down to 5. Knights will clear it out and let Bridget Lewis work against Miller. Now she gets it to Taylor. Bridget across the timeline, guarded by Thornton, and there's a bump and a foul way up high on Lily Thornton. In a 5-point game, North Central's once 12-point lead has been cut to 5. Carlene Kepler quickly back in as Callie Mundorf sits, who hit the big 3 from the left corner. Taylor needs to get somebody to the ball as the Knights did not know it had been thrown in as of yet, and then Bridget throws it away into the hands of Thornton. And then we got to travel the other way on Rhiannon Myers. Myers was trying to get out in transition and travel to the basketball. Coyotes go back to the full court pressure. They throw it into Taylor and back to Bridget. Bridget works one-on-one with McKenna Miller, and McKenna knocks it free into the hands of Thornton, but Thornton throws it back to Reese Taylor. Here goes Bridget. She's bumped into the corner to Painter, drives baseline, kicks it right side, 3-4. Maya Lewis was tipped and blocked by Myers. Rebound down to Miller. She takes it all the way in, can't get the shot to go. And the board down to Reese Taylor. Now Reese off to the races. We're running wind sprints here at Rock County High School. Bridget Lewis out to Maya. 2:40 to play in the third. Maya turns the corner, and she is blocked and fouled. And they're going to give her free throws, I believe. They're going to call that on the shot. The foul will go on Gracie McIntyre. Third foul of the quarter on the Coyotes. Boy, look at Anselmo-Merna players. They are doubled over, just kind of down in a squatting position, trying to catch their breaths. This has been an up and down third quarter as Maya knocks in another free throw. Give Maya 18, in the game. Knights will make some substitutions. Kit Painter gets a breather, and Callie Mundorf back in. Boy, these teams are winded. You can see both Myers and Miller trying to catch their breath. Second free throw perfect for Lewis, and Maya will come out for a quick breather as Macy Harrington back into the game. Knights by 7, 35-28 on the Tri-County Bank scoreboard. 2 minutes and 35 seconds to play here in quarter number 3. Schmidt throws it right in the hands of Reese Taylor. Another steal for the Knights. Bridget the other way. Flips it off to Macy Harrington on the baseline. Macy needs some help. Gets it to Mundorf. Now to Kepler. Bridget, left corner. Reese Taylor open for 3. Off the front iron. No. Rebound. Fought for. Macy Harrington had a fingertip on it. It's into the hands of Miller. And into Schmidt. And she is fouled. Good feet ahead from McKenna Miller, and it's going to draw the foul on Bridget Lewis. So that is Bridget's third. She's the first player for either team who has picked up 3 fouls. And Riley Schmidt back to the free throw line. That's her first miss. She made 2 in the first half, but misses that one as it swirls out. 35-28 North Central by 7 with 2:09 to go in the third. Second one, that one falls for Schmidt. And it allows Anselmo-Merna to set up the full court pressure. Knights get it in to Taylor. It's loose. Saved by Harrington. Now to Bridget Lewis. Bridget works her way through traffic and is going to be fouled, and that'll be the 4th this quarter. And that one will be the 3rd on Rhiannon Myers. Boy, Myers and Miller are just exhausted. Thornton has her hands on her hips, so does Schmidt. This has been an extremely fast-paced game. Haley Miller back in for the Coyotes, as out will go Rhiannon Myers. Myers with 7 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, and a block. She's had a nice game. North Central throws it in to Bridget Lewis with 2 minutes left and a fresh 35. Into Kepler. Double teamed in the post, puts up the shot, off the glass, hits the rim, won't fall. And the rebound down to Haley Miller. Good look inside again for Kepler. On the wing, Miller drives past on a shot fake, gets caught in the lane. She hits the shot and is fouled. They collapsed on McKenna. She still muscled the shot through. And the foul goes on Macy Harrington. So an and one opportunity now for McKenna Miller. And all of a sudden, we could be down to a one-possession game. Miller can't get the free throw to fall, but the rebound is tracked down by McIntyre. High post to Miller. Kicks it out to Thornton. And it goes. There's a deep 2. And it's a 2-point game. And a treble dribble on Bridget Lewis. And just like that, Anselmo-Merna right back in it, trailing by just 2. Maya Lewis and Kit Painter back in. Out go Harrington and Bridget Lewis. We'll see Carly Crawford back into the game. She'll give Kepler a breather. What was once a 12-point North Central lead has been cut to 2 with 1:29 to go in the third. Anselmo-Merna basketball. Miller looking inside, gets it on an outlet to Thornton. Now into the hands of Miller. That one's knocked away, stolen by Maya Lewis, and a foul will be called on Schmidt. Maya Lewis with the steal, and that will be the 5th foul. So we'll have free throws for Maya Lewis. Coach Kirchman asking for an explanation. He said, what do you want me to do? She knocked into her, knocked her over. That is free throws. That's a foul. So Mr. Wells not having much of that. That was a pretty clear foul. It was the first on Riley Schmidt. 2 free throws for Maya Lewis. She is 4 for 4 this half, 8 for 10 in the game. Has had a huge game, 19 points for the sophomore. This one is up and an automatic. Boy, Maya has not touched the rim on any of her free throws here in the third quarter. 36-33, that ends a little Coyote spurt again. Second one is good as well. Boy, Maya Lewis pouring them in at the free throw line. Back to a 2-possession game, 37-33. Miller, I don't believe, has left the floor. McKenna, they throw it inside to her, kicks it outside, a 3 for Thornton. That's good! Thornton on the triple on the assist by McKenna Miller. Here goes Maya Lewis. Across the timeline in a 1-point game. Maya working against Schmidt, gets it off to Painter, now to Taylor. Reese off the dribble, gets a screen to Maya. Final minute of the third. Into the corner to Crawford. Skips it out to Painter. Now around to Mundorf. 2 freshmen on the floor for the Knights. Taylor on the drive. Takes it inside. Fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2. Reese Taylor, an aggressive take to the hoop late in the shot clock. And that foul on, I believe, Haley Miller. That will be her third. Haley, 5'5" junior. McKenna Miller is a 5'8" senior. Reese Taylor at the line for 2 free throws. The first one good. Boy, North Central shooting it well at the free throw line. Knights are 7 for 7 in the third quarter. Hope we didn't just give the old radio jinx to poor Reese, but the second one is up, and we did not as she knocks it in. Knights making hay at the line. They're 13 for 16, and the lead back to 3. Here's McKenna Miller. Loses the dribble, gets it to Schmidt. Trying to go on the baseline. Nice catch by Haley Miller. Good bounce pass to McKenna Miller, and she is fouled. Excellent bounce pass in the paint by Haley Miller. Will earn free throws for the leading scorer for this Coyote team. Foul is the second on Reese Taylor. Fourth on the Knights. Final 30 seconds of the third quarter. Free throw is strong. McKenna Miller's missed 2 in a row. Carlene Kepler back in. Out goes Kit Painter. Another 3 free throw here for McKenna Miller. She has 14 in the game and make it 15 as she knocks that one in. Full court pressure by the Coyotes. Reese Taylor in the backcourt along with Maya Lewis. Gets a screen from Reese. Maya ahead of the pack with a head of steam. Throws it down the lane to nobody, and it's picked off by Haley Miller. Turnover Knights. Is their 10th. Tracked down on a loose ball. Schmidt gets it to McKenna Miller. Can't get a shot away. Out to Haley Miller. 18-footer. That one hangs on the rim. Won't fall. And the rebound secured by Carlene Kepler in the final seconds of the third. Reese Taylor gets the shot away at the buzzer, but it was waved off. And that'll take us to the fourth. A really fun basketball game. Back and forth, fast-paced. 39-37 North Central with a 2-point lead over the 12-3 Anselmo-Merna Coyotes. Behind 21 from Maya Lewis. Starting 5 back on the floor for North Central to start the fourth quarter. Taylor, Lewis, Kepler, who catches it inside. Turnaround jumper won't go off the glass. They fight for the rebound, and it is off the leg of Bridget Lewis and will go to the Coyotes. Good look inside there for Carlene as they're collapsing her with a double team. She's trying to turn quickly and get the shot up. That one just wouldn't fall off the glass. She's really using that backboard. Thornton dumps it down inside. Pass across the lane is knocked free. Chase down. It's still loose. And we're going to have a tie-up. Good play by Bridget Lewis to get the tie-up. It'll stay Coyote basketball with 23 seconds on the shot clock. So Rhiannon Myers back out there, as is the starting 5 for Anselmo-Merna. Miller, or make that Myers with it, into the hands of Miller on the left wing. Knight staying in that zone. Miller can't get a shot away, skips it into the right corner to Myers. Bounces it inside, knocked away by Kepler, and another tie-up. This time possession arrow points the way of the Knights. So North Central will get a stop with 2 tie-ups. And the Knights by 2 will have the basketball and work against a full court press of Anselmo-Merna. They throw it back into Bridget Lewis, who inbounded it. Bridget across the timeline, guarded by Miller. Bridget hands it off to Reese Taylor. Knights lead by 2. Kicks it out. A 3. Maya Lewis again on a West Plains Bank 3. Her 4th of the game on the assist by Reese Taylor. Knights lead by 2 possessions. Miller with it. Shut off by Bridget Lewis. Myers tries to turn the corner. Kicks it out into the left corner to Thornton. Tries to throw it inside for Klein. Knocked free, and Klein touches it while she's got a foot on the baseline. Turnover number 16 for Anselmo-Merna. Carlene Kepler gets a breather again. They use her in kind of minute and a half, 2-minute spurts as Callie Mundorf back into the game. Knights break the pressure again and clear it out. Good screen by Kit Painter to free Bridget. She takes it down the lane, loses her footing, misses the shot. Rebound down to Myers. She wants to run. Throws it ahead to Miller. Bridget trying to chase her way back. Miller caught in the lane. Shot or pass across the lane is stolen by Kit Painter. Another Coyote turnover, and Bridget Lewis will slow it up with 6:20 to play here in the game. Hands it off to Mundorf. Mundorf back to Bridget. Oh, she had a lane. Skips it across to Taylor. Up top to Maya Lewis. She's guarded by Shaylee Coleman. Inside to Kit Painter, out to Reese Taylor. That one off the side of the iron, and then a foul over the back on Kit Painter after the rebound by Myers. Foul on Kit is her first whistle of the 4th quarter on either team. 6:06 to play, 42-37. North Central by 5. Can they finish one of these close games against a good team? They've taken some very good teams down to the wire, lost in overtime to a 14-1 O'Neill St. Mary's team, lost by 2 to an Elgin Public Pope John team that is dominating West Holt at the half. There's a shot missed inside by Coleman, and the rebound down to Kit Painter. Here come the Knights. Maya gets it out to Reese Taylor. 3 on the left wing for Taylor. No, won't go. They battle for the board, and it's another one for Rhiannon Myers. Myers looks tired. Thornton throws it to nobody, and it's picked off by Maya Lewis. Maya the other way, 1-on-1. Knocks over Taylor, or makes that, knocks over Myers, and it's a blocking call as Myers slaps the floor in frustration. 4th foul on Rhiannon Myers. And Maya Lewis back to the free throw line for the Knights. 42-37 North Central. Free throw perfect again. Maya Lewis is just pouring them in at the line. She is 7 for 7 in the second half, 11 for 13 in the game. Macy Harrington back in as checking out his Painter. A couple of changes as well for Anselmo-Merna. Schmidt back in. Second free throw, he jinxed Maya that time as Miller down with the rebound. That's McKenna, first miss in the second half at the line for Maya. Missed shot by Miller. Good hustle rebound by Bridget Lewis. She feeds it ahead to Reese Taylor, and she's fouled. Taylor hits the floor hard. See if Reese is okay. The foul will go on Gracie McIntyre. Reese looks like she is all right. A little ginger as she walks her way to the free throw line. Now kind of trying to collect herself. She'll have 2 free throws here with the Knights up by 6. Reese 2 for 2 at the line. That one, though, misfires. North Central still very good at the line tonight. 14 for 19. They were 5 for 8 in the first half. 9 for 11 in the second half, but the 2 misses have been in a row. And now another miss for Taylor, and the rebound down to Klein. Into the right corner, open for 3 is Schmidt. Big shot, and she swirls it in. Schmidt off the bench gets the triple on the assist by Myers. And it's back to a 1-possession game, 43-40. A near steal by McKenna Miller, saved by Bridget. Hands it off to Maya. And a timeout taken by Coach John Freese will leave him with 2 with 4:52 to go. And North Central on the Tri-County bench. 1063 and KBRB.net, as well as on the video stream of Rock County Public Schools. Maya Lewis, how about 25 points for North Central? The Knights lead, though, by just 3. They get it into Maya to beat the 5-second clown into Kepler. Kepler takes it inside off the glass, in and out. And the rebound down to Kaylee Klein, her 8th. Great look again for Kepler inside, just could not get the shot to go down. McKenna Miller on a drive, pull up from 14, that's good. McKenna Miller, big second half. She has 9 and 17 for the game, and it's back to a 1-point game. And then Bridget Lewis loses the handle, and she looks spent. Knights turn it over for just the 11th time. Bridget is tired. A lot of these girls are extremely fatigued, as this has been a really fast-paced up-and-down game. Coyotes now with a chance to take their first lead since the first quarter. They had it tied at 14. 3 for Miller, and the lead is good! On the assist for Myers, McKenna Miller knocks down the 3. Our 9th lead change, first since the second quarter. And it's 45-43 Coyotes. Kit Painter loses it. Chased down by Maya Lewis, players on the floor, and a tie-up possession arrow headed to the north in favor of Anselmo-Merna. Boy, this has been a up-and-down game, back and forth. Ball inbounded to Schmidt as the Knights with some pressure. McIntyre saves it to McKenna Miller. Miller's been huge in this one for the Coyotes. It's been a battle with her and Maya Lewis. Shot in the lane. No for Rhiannon Myers, but she is fouled. Will go to the line. That looks like if it's on Bridget Lewis, that's her 4th. Bridget with her 4th foul. Myers out there with 4. She'll be at the line. Rhiannon 7 points, 8 boards, 5 assists, and a blocks. Had a great game, and she knocks in the free throw. And all of a sudden, Anselmo-Merna has a 3-point lead. 46-43, a big run here for the Coyotes. This one is up and good. Myers hits them both. 4-point lead for Anselmo-Merna. Here comes the press. They get it into Maya, back to Bridget. Gets a hard screen from McKenna Miller. Bridget into the front court, has it poked away. Saved by Carleen Kepler. Gets it in, and the foul. Look at Carleen celebrate. Carleen got the loose ball that was knocked away from Bridget Lewis, and a chance at an and one for Kepler. Did not see who the foul was called on. It's the 4th foul on Anselmo-Merna. Knights will be in the bonus. Kepler free throw, in and out. Rebound down to Myers. Here's Miller, 2-point lead for Anselmo-Merna. On the wing to Schmidt, working on Kit Painter, bumped and fouled. It will be Anselmo-Merna ball on the baseline. Foul on Kit will just be her second whistle on the Knights. 3:29 to play, 47-45, Anselmo-Merna with the 2-point lead. Here's Miller, they leave her open for 3, fought through a screen, misses the shot, rebound down to Bridget Lewis. Here comes Bridget, waits for traffic to clear, gets it off to Reese Taylor. Knights down now by 2, they've led by as many as 12. Gets a screen from Kepler, Bridget turns a corner out to Reese. Taylor heading toward the paint, and she's going to travel with it. Good job shutting off the lane by Kaylee Klein. The travel by Reese Taylor. Anselmo-Merna gets it back. 3:04 still to play. Every possession feels magnified in this game. Girls are red-cheeked on both sides. They have spent a ton of energy in this one. Remember, North Central playing its 3rd game in 4 days. Do they have the legs to finish it against the 12-3 Coyotes? Myers has it knocked away by Kepler, but they're going to call Carleen with a foul. That is just the 1st on Carleen, 3rd on the Knights. Kepler exits as back in comes Mundorf. 47-45 Anselmo-Merna, 2:46 to go in a fresh 35-second clock. Get it into Myers. Rhiannon's had a great game. She thought about the 3, now turns the corner, tries to dump it down low to Klein, knocked away, and saved momentarily by Mundorf. Made a great play to dive out of bounds and knock it back in, but Kit Painter couldn't squeeze it. It'll stay with Anselmo-Merna with 26 seconds on the shot clock. 47-45. McKenna Miller loses a dribble. Skip pass to Schmidt. Looking inside. Back out to Schmidt. Schmidt needs somewhere to go with it. Goes to Myers in the right corner, guarded by Lewis. Myers feeds it into McKenna Miller. She's double teamed, dribbles through it underneath, kicks it outside. 10 on the shot clock. Out it goes. Here is a drive by McIntyre in the right corner. Myers can't get the three away. Bounces it into McIntyre. 3 on the clock. Fouled. The shot good. Myers on the assist and a huge play off the bench for Gracie McIntyre. And she'll have a chance at an and one as the foul on Callie Mundorf, and that came with 3 seconds on the shot clock. 49-45, Anselmo-Merna now by 2 possessions. McIntyre's free throw, good. She completes the and one. Knights down by 5, their largest deficit of the game. Bridget Lewis gets it off to Reese Taylor, tries to turn the corner to Mundorf. Out it goes to Painter. Reese with it. Maya inside to Bridget. Bridget in the paint. Shot swatted by McKenna Miller. Into the hands of Klein. Myers now with a 5-point lead. 1:40 to go. Myers dumps it down low to Klein. Working in on Mundorf and scores. Klein just her second bucket. 7th assist for Rhiannon Myers. And all of a sudden, Anselmo-Merna with a 7-point lead, and Coach John Freese takes the timeout. Anselmo-Merna has been huge in the second half offensively. Well, are the legs there for North Central to try to rally here with 1:27 to go? They're playing their 3rd game in 4 days. A big win on the road over a 10-win Niobrara Verdigris team, then beat Ainsworth on the road. They had an up to a 12-point lead over this 12-3 Anselmo-Merna team, but the Coyotes have answered here in the second half. Reese Taylor with it, loses the dribble, gets it to Painter. Kepler back in there off the timeout. They entered into Carlene. She's fouled, going to go to the line. Foul will go on Kaylee Klein, and in the bonus, it will be 2 free throws for, that's only the 4th foul, rather, on Anselmo-Merna. So the Knights will have a fresh shot clock into the corner. Bridget Lewis, a big 3, can't get it to go. Long rebound out to McIntyre. Now Miller needs help, can't get it to anybody, and a timeout taken by Coach Kirchman. Smart timeout there as Miller a little smile as she knew she got caught in a bad spot. Well, Anselmo-Merna, a big rally here in the second half. Knights led by as many as 12 in this one. But Anselmo-Merna has rallied behind McKenna Miller and Rhiannon Myers and company. And they lead by 7. Knights get a steal by Bridget Lewis, and she is fouled. Or Rick, that Reese Taylor is fouled, and that has just fouled Rhiannon Myers out of the game. Myers, with 1:05 to go, will go to the bench, and she's had a huge game. 9 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, and a block for Myers, and she has to exit with her 5th foul as Thornton in. Carlene Kepler back in for the Knights. 2 free throws here for Reese Taylor. Knights a chance to get closer with the clock stopped. Taylor at the line made her first 2, missed her second 2. This one perfect. Reese has 5 points now. Kepler in, Mundorf out with 1:05 to go. 6-point game. Taylor can draw the Knights closer. Both teams are in the bonus. Second one hangs on the rim. No, Carlene Kepler, the putback, just back in the game. Kepler, the offensive rebound, and it's a 3-point possession for the Knights. Here is Schmidt. She's going to be fouled. We'll go to the line with 55 seconds left in a 4-point game. Bridget Lewis, who was out with 4 fouls, will come back in now on the offensive end. Fallon Witzke was in on the free throws. And 2 free throws here for Schmidt. She's 3 for 4 at the line off the bench. The senior, first one, high arcing, front rim, and crawls in. Big free throw there for Riley. Bridget in, Witzke is out. Fallon did pick up that foul, by the way, so good job by Fallon. Inserted in there to commit the foul. Lead is 5. Second one for Schmidt. Good as well. 2 big free throws for Schmidt. Here come the Knights, down by 6. Final minute. Bridget gets a screen. Couldn't get the trigger pulled on a 3. To Painter, now to Taylor. Knights need to get something going with 40 seconds left. Reese tries to turn the corner. Out to Maya Lewis, 3, no, front rim, Kepler again, put back, won't go. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Knights. 34.5 seconds to go, each team still with 1 timeout. Bridget Lewis will inbound. Flips it to Carlene Kepler. Pass batted, McKenna Miller knocks it away. Carlene on the ground, taken away by Klein. Turnover, Knights. And thrown ahead to Schmidt, and she's going to be hit and fouled. 23 seconds left. Tough turnover there for North Central, and 2 free throws here for Riley Schmidt, who's been good at the line. First one is up and perfect again. Schmidt on the season is a 64% free throw shooter, hasn't taken a lot. 7 for 11. And the second one perfect as well, pouring them in. She's made 5 in a row. Knights need to go quickly, down now by 8, final 20 seconds. Reese Taylor out to Bridget, fires a 3. That one front rim, no. McKenna Miller with the rebound, and she'll get it back. Knights throw it ahead to Schmidt with 5 seconds. And the Knights won't foul, and that will do it. Boy, a fun ball game here at Rock County High School. North Central led by as many as 12, but a huge second half for Anselmo-Merna.